A new poll puts Doug Jones ahead of Roy Moore for the first time in the heated race for U.S. Senate. It comes less than a week after allegations against Moore of sexual misconduct involving a 14-year-old girl when he was in his early 30s. Tonight, we take a look at the numbers and what it all means exactly 1 month from the election. For the first time in 20 years, it appears as though a Democrat has a fighting chance to be elected to the Alabama U.S. Senate. A new poll out shows Doug Jones leading over Roy Moore, Jones with 46%, Moore with 42%, 9% still undecided. The poll conducted by JMC Analytics had a margin of error of 4%. It comes after Thursday's bombshell report by the Washington Post, accusing Moore of sexual misconduct with a 14-year-old girl in 1979 when he was 32. Moore continues to deny the allegations, calling them politically motivated.
To be attacked for allegations of sexual misconduct contradicts my entire career in law. These allegations came only 4.5 weeks before the general election on December 12th. Why now?
Jones says his campaign had no knowledge of the allegations whatsoever.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's just another in a continuing pattern of absurd statements that Moore and his campaign have made, not just in the course of this campaign, but in the course of his career.
It's an election that's captured national attention, especially following sweeping victories by Democrats in Virginia and New Jersey last week. Now in the final stretch, it's still too close to call as both candidates remain on the defensive, one fighting off so-called rumors.
This article is a prime example of fake news. These attacks involve a minor, and they're completely false and untrue.
The other defending his record.
I think if you look at his foundation and other things, I think there's a real clear pattern. I've worked for the people of this state, and I think he's worked for himself.